Right now, as you're watching this video, a decision is being made inside your mind. And the disturbing part? You haven't consciously made it yet. Because hidden beneath your thoughts, beneath your personality, beneath the person you think you are, there's an invisible force shaping your life. It influences who you love, what you fear, what opportunities you take, and which ones you let slip away. Most people never realize it's there, yet it controls more of their lives than they could ever imagine. Imagine standing at a crossroads. One path leads toward the life you've always wanted. The other leads somewhere completely different. You believe you're making the choice, but what if the decision was made years ago, long before this moment, long before you even knew who you were? This is where things get strange. When you were a child, your brain absorbed everything. Every criticism, every compliment, every rejection, every moment of approval. You didn't question these experiences, you accepted them, and over time, they became beliefs, then habits, then identity. A child repeatedly told they're not good enough may grow into an adult who fears taking risks, not because they're incapable, because an invisible script is still running in the background. But then something surprising happened. Scientists discovered that the brain often begins making decisions before a person becomes consciously aware of them. Think about that. Your brain acts first. Your conscious mind arrives later, creating a story that explains why. In other words, the narrator of your life might not be the author. And this is the part almost nobody talks about. The subconscious doesn't care if a belief is true. It only cares if it's familiar. That's why people often choose familiar pain over unfamiliar happiness. Not because it's logical, because it's predictable, and the brain loves predictability. But that wasn't the worst part. Modern society has learned how to exploit this invisible force. Every notification, every advertisement, every algorithm, every endless scroll. They're all competing for one thing, your attention, because attention shapes behavior, and behavior shapes identity. The more something influences what you notice, the more it influences who you become. You think you're choosing what to watch, what to believe, what to desire. But invisible systems are constantly nudging those choices, quietly, patiently, without you noticing. This is where everything changes, because the real question isn't whether you're being influenced. You are. Everyone is. The real question is, who is doing the programming? Your past, your fears, society, algorithms, or you? The moment you become aware of these invisible forces, something remarkable happens. You create distance, and in that distance, you gain power. You begin questioning automatic thoughts, inherited beliefs, old fears. You stop reacting and start choosing, because awareness is the one thing these invisible forces struggle to survive. And maybe that's what this story was really about. Not the subconscious, not psychology, not technology. It's about the battle for authorship of your own life. Most people spend their entire existence following scripts they never wrote, living stories they never chose, chasing goals they never questioned. But a few people wake up. A few people notice the invisible strings. And once you see them, you can never completely unsee them. So tonight, ask yourself one uncomfortable question. How much of your life is truly your choice? And how much was chosen for you? Because the most powerful force controlling your life may not be out there in the world. It may be the invisible voice inside your own mind, a voice that has been speaking for so long, you started calling it me.